Hi guys! We are going to make a video for you guys today on the NIH Stroke Scale. I'm going to be the patient with the stroke, and Ala and Daria are going to be the nurses who are going to perform the assessment on me. Hope you enjoy.
So what is an NIH Stroke Scale? It was developed by the National Institute of Health in order to appropriately quantify the effect of a stroke. It's important to be able to appropriately implement the NIH Stroke Scale because it's widely used in the clinical settings. So it can be used in the ER in order to initially assess a patient with a stroke, or it can be implemented in the ICU in order to evaluate the treatment. So the NIH Stroke Scale is composed of 11 items, each of which scores specific ability between 0 and 4. A score of 0 typically indicates a normal functioning, and a score higher than 0 is indicative of some kind of impairment. The individual scores from each item are summed up together, and the patient's total NIH score is combined. So a score of 0 is indicative of no stroke, a score of 1 to 4 is minor stroke, a score of 5 to 15 is compatible with moderate stroke, 16 to 20 moderate to severe, and anything above 21 is severe stroke.
Hello, Miss Fast. How are you today? Good afternoon, Miss Fast. How are you today?
Okay.
I'm Ala. I'm going to be your nurse for today. I'm going to perform a neurological assessment on you. So first one is level of your consciousness, and can you please tell me your name?
Margaret Fast.
Can you tell me your date of birth, please?
April 19th, 1976.
Okay. Do you know why you're here?
You know, last thing I remember was studying for my nursing fundamentals final, and now I'm here.
Okay, good. So the second one is a horizontal eye movement. And can you please follow my finger? The third one is visual field test. And I'm gonna check your upper and lower quadrants of the eyes using finger counting. So can you please close your left eye? Okay. And tell me, how many fingers do you see?
2, 2, 5, 1.
Very good. The fourth one is facial palsy. So I'm gonna ask you to smile for me, please. Now I'm gonna do the motor arm. I'm gonna ask you to lift your right arm and hold it for me, please. Thank you. Now the left arm, please. Okay. Drift is scored if the arm falls before 10 seconds. Now I'm going to do a motor leg, and I'm going to ask you to lift your right leg and hold it for me, please. Thank you. Now the left one, please. Drift is scored if the leg falls before 5 seconds. The seventh one is limb ataxia. So I'm going to ask you, Miss Fast, to touch your nose.
Like this?
Yes. Miss Fast, now I'm going to check for sensation and on your all 4 extremities. So, do you feel anything? here? Not much? A little?
Tiny.
Do you feel here?
Yeah.
What about here?
No, not really.
Not at all?
No. No.
Okay, thank you. Now, this is language part, so I'm gonna ask you to tell me what do you see in this picture?
The lady's washing dishes, and the boy's getting cookies.
Miss Faust, this is the last one. It's called extinction and inattention. Could you please close your eyes for me and tell me what part of your body I'm gonna touch?
You're touching my right arm. My right face. My nothing. Mm-mm. I don't feel
According to
anything.
the assessment performed by Allah, the results are consistent with moderate stroke, and it is evident that the stroke was on the left side of Mrs. Faust's brain. Thank you.